Hello and namaste. This is Jewel from Goddess Creative. I have a new reading for you today. This reading is on Verasity. Verasity VRA. Yes, this one is in my digital assets guide. It's not something that I hold myself. I think somebody asked me to read this one, so this is why it's in the digital assets guide. And yeah, let's take a look at it, see what's happening with it. So I've already shuffled the cards and I've already spoken to Spirit about it because it's in my digital assets guide. I did read it a few weeks back and I did get prices for it. So prices for this project are in the digital assets guide. Okay, so going forward, we get in the timeline of 2023, we do get the Ace of Cups, okay? So the Ace of Cups does bring with it really quite lovely energy, as it's a new beginnings energy coming forward, setting in motion new relationships, happiness, joy. It's very much a beginning, being an ace. It's definitely conception, fertility. It is also, it's gathering of people as well. So this is what, in this timeline of 2023, you know, a lot of socializing, could be celebrating, and fertility for this. So it does, yeah, it does actually have celebrations. It is a yes card in this timeline, and it is quite lovely energy going forward at this moment for this project, for this year. And as I said, yes, read that. Not that I get it being huge movement this year, but it is making some gains, is what I'm getting. As we move forward and we move into the timeline of 2024, I do get that this project does build on that. It's working hard, and you can see this by the Three of Pentacles. It is working hard and it's building on what its momentum here and continuing forward in the timeline of 2024. I do get that this one's energy is very much still beginning stages. It is learning, it's studying, it's growing. It's definitely commitment because it's working hard, and you know, it's building on its success. So it's still beginning though. It's apprenticeship stage, and collaborations, teamwork, determination, goals, dedication, quality, and attention to detail is what I'm getting for this project. So yeah, if you do have my digital assets guide, you'll know what I mean by that. It does get to a good and improved price point. Okay, so we've got Four of Pentacles energy for Veracity for the next couple of years, and Four of Pentacles energy is very much holding on to and possessing. So holding on, perhaps holding on too tightly to finances, to money, to issues, to possessions, or to people. It is very, it's a possibility of hoarding. It is about control, this card. This card is very much about control and possible possessiveness. It is about financial instability and financial, it is about financial, It is about financial stability and financial security. And it's definitely a card that is not in flow with energy and finances, because it is about holding on too tightly. Okay, can we please have a clarifying card, Spirit, for the Four of Pentacles overall energy? Can I please have an overall energy card to clarify the Four of Pentacles for Verasity? Verasity. The project is Verasity. Please show me clearly. The project is Verasity. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Card clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Show me the energy of Verasity. What my situation is. How will the investors feel come 2025? Oh. Jumped out on the floor. Is this card for Veracity, please? Is this my clarifying card? Clarifying card for the Four of Pentacles for the overall energy of Veracity VRA. How will the investors feel come 2025? Does this card depict how the investors will feel come 2025? Okay, so we've got the Hangman reversed. Is this Hangman meant to be reversed for Veracity? Is this Hangman meant to be reversed for Veracity? As my clarifying card. As how investors will feel. Does this give an indication of how investors will feel come 2025 regarding this project? So, investors will be feeling discontent with this reversed hanging man. So don't forget that this, as after checking with Spirit, did say that this hangman is meant to be reversed. This is apathy, disinterest, stagnation, impulsiveness, negative patterns, detachment. So it is discontentment, okay? That's the overall energy of this project. Come timeline 2025. It's not now, it's not next year, but it does. I distinctly asked for the timeline of 2025. Why did you ask that? Why did I ask that? You asked me. Mainly because I can't get a price for 2026. And it's, if you've got my digital assets guide, unless something happens, I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm not getting a price for 2026. So there you go. I hope you find this reading interesting. Remembering it's not financial advice, and do your own research, and you know, check with your own intuition before investing in any project. I know a lot of people really like this Verasity VRA. It is not the first time I've read it. I read it ages ago, actually. I think it might have been in 2021 I read it. I didn't get one of the highest movers. I didn't get that for this project. One of the, you know, greatest movers. It's working hard, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not working hard, and they're guarding a lot of stuff here. And really sort of, yeah, trying to find their security and, you know, holding stuff tightly. I can see that, and it's not that they haven't put work in, but this is not the first time I've read this project where I've got something similar. It's got great innovation and good idea, but I'm just not getting, like I did last time when I read this, great energy. Like, it definitely have some movements, don't get me wrong. It's going to have some movement, particularly in the timeline of next year. Say, you know, if you had it from now to next year. But, you know, after that, in the timelines, I'm just not getting what I'd like to be seeing. I'm not getting the cards that I'd like to see for it. I'm also not getting the prices I would like to see for it. And so it's fairly smooth for me generally to get prices on altcoins when I speak to Spirit, and when I don't get them for a timeline, then that does make me definitely doubt a project, because obviously I want to see prices in all timelines going forward. And this one, where are we? Yeah, excuse me. This one I'm just not getting huge, yeah, anything at all really past, anything at all, 2026, not getting anything. So, but I think that it's probably gonna, you know, this was, the Hangman was in the timeline, and you heard me ask, in the timeline of 2025, so I think it'll come very much after this, right, is what I'm getting. So after the end of next year's, it does have a bit of a run, things will get tightened and locked down and very controlled, and there'll be a lot of restriction and not a lot of movement is what I'm getting after that fact. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this reading. This is all I have for you today. I don't think I need to, this is a reading for everybody. I don't think I need to put it in the members area. The members area, I have uploaded some members requests. There is a coin request in there for Electronium. There is also one for Sommelier. I think there's also one for Jasmine coin. So they're in there as part of the members area. So if you're interested in those, you can go join the members area for a month, and you can see those readings, and they're fuller in-depth readings. All the readings in there are they entail a little bit longer, and I try to get the information at the end as very much as how the investors will feel, because I think that's a really important question, because a project can be plodding along and I can ask if it has good energy, and yes, it can have good energy and it can be working and trying its hardest, but still not producing price-wise with gains. So it's actually, you know, a couple of different, you know, questions there in regards to the energy. So, or their gain may not happen too much later on, and I've had that happen, you know, I've just recently had that come up with a few of the altcoins that I've read. They're really good projects, they've got good energy, but they don't happen until a bit later on. So that information is good to know, because I think there is so many altcoins to choose from at the moment. It's better to have your funds where you need them to be, in the projects that are going to give you the best return. Now, this is not all about greed and making money. It's really not. It is about helping you being able to shift your wealth to be able to further not only help yourselves, but help your families and help others around you. Through this time that we are going through, we're currently going through it now. I was about to say what we're going to go through. What we're going to go through does not change, is not changing, is not going away too quickly. It will only get worse before it gets better. I'm sorry to say that, but that is our crazy world that we're in right now. It's our crazy leaders doing the greed that is the ruling elite. There's the greed of corporations that just want to take every penny for themselves, moreover supporting generally, people or staff or upliftment of humanity, let alone upliftment of humanity. So basically what I'm trying to do here is also, just give you a bit of a helping hand regarding what the flow of these different altcoins are. We can't be in all of them. There's a lot of amazing, great technology here, amazing projects. I really do believe in them, and they're doing great things, and I can see the great energy. But at the same time, we got to be wise, because we only have a certain amount of funds. So if you did buy this higher and you're determined to, because I do believe it, so this was higher. I don't actually get that this one will ever get back to its all-time high, is what I got. Let's check that. Namaste.